I guess I forgot how to record a commentary off Sony Vegas. But yeah. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing a video on the controversy surrounding 2K20, my team, after the trailer dropped. If you haven't seen it already, I don't know how you haven't seen it already, but the trailer looked really good. It made the game look really good, as trailers are supposed to do, but it made it look really rewarding to the people that just play the game. You know, you can get a bunch of cool stuff by just playing the game, like daily logins. You know, seems like you get more rewarded with tokens and MT for winning triple threat games or unlimited games or domination. And they promised all this. You know, not a lot of stuff, but not all the stuff I mean, but they promised a lot of things that we were asking for, like player difficulty or player friends difficulty changes. You can now change that, as well as the total length. Unfortunately, contracts are still in the game. I don't know why that's still a thing, because we shouldn't have to pay for a player, and then on top of that, pay for pay to use that player, if that makes any sense. So we're technically paying for him as long as we have him, unless he has a diamond contract on him. But you know, not everybody can afford diamond contracts, so I don't know. It just seems like it just seems really dumb that we have to pay for a player that we already pay to use the player that we already paid for. About that sounds better. But the controversy around this video is you know, more centered around a tweet that I saw when I was at work, and it was from DBG. If y'all don't know who DBG is, I don't know. He's probably one of the biggest My Team YouTubers that I watch personally, anyway. I think he's got about 105,000 subscribers. I'm not really sure, but he tweeted out that about that they deleted the trailer off the 2K YouTube channel. They deleted the My Team trailer, and he just like assuming the worst, because there's a bunch of backlash about the trailer, about how it promotes gambling and stuff like that, because it has like slot machines and stuff like that in the game. And my only thought process is that whoever is saying that, they're dumb. They're literally dumb, because you don't have to pay to use them slot machines, right? You just gotta win the game. If anything, it's more rewarding, because then people are going to want to play the game. They're going to want to win games and get the ball drop, as well as if they win the game, they're going to get, you know, that slot machine, which they have another chance to get a prize out of. It's not necessarily promoting gambling, because when you gamble, you have to pay money. You know what I mean? So, but you're not paying money to use this, because I feel like they were doing the right thing, making the game more rewarding to people that, you know, don't want to spend a lot of money on the game. And if they're making it more rewarding, more people are going to want to play the game, and you know, maybe somewhere down the road they might want to pay like $20 or something on VC for their My Player, or for their My Team to open packs up with, or you know, whatever. But that's getting, I feel like them, you know, making the game more rewarding is going to affect the number of people that play the game. I don't know, man. I really am just really upset that people that you know, I feel kind of bad for 2K in a way, because they try to please a lot of people, but they really can't. But at the same time, some of the stuff that is said about them is true. They updated their servers from what I've heard. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Is let us not relive that moment where the servers were just god awful. Do believe the auction house is a little bit faster. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is a thing yet, but hopefully we can like get rid of our reward cards if we don't like them. Like if we lock in a set for a player, right, and we don't like using that player, we don't like that player's animations, or we feel like we have too much locked up to unlock that player. If we want to sell, a card in that set, we're not allowed to because it's already locked in. I feel like if we want to sell a card, they should say, hey, you want to sell this card? We're going to take back that reward card. So then you have to make the choice of, do I really want to have this player that I locked in that I liked, or would you rather have the MT for the player that you locked in because that player that you locked in is worth a lot? You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like that's a two-way road right there. You can go either way. But if let's say you don't really care about the MT amount, and you just don't like the player. You don't necessarily care about the MT that you have locked up. You just wanted to try the player out, and you find out you don't like him. We should be able to sell, or not necessarily sell, but like unlock that set. Therefore, 2K taking away that player that we locked in from us, and then we can sell back the cards. I feel like a lot more people would play that. Maybe play the game mode for that reason. Well, that'd be one of the reasons. That wouldn't be the only one, but that would definitely, I don't know. That would definitely like bring some more variety into the game, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. But I guess the main topic of this video is for me, talking about how 2K is apparently promoting gambling. And I think people are also saying that if they're promoting gambling and slot machines and stuff like that, they have to change the rating of the game to T. I don't really care about changing the rating at all. That doesn't really mean anything to me. I mean, people are going to play it regardless of whatever the rating is. It's going to be kind of weird for a basketball game to be rated T, but it is what it is. I think there probably is basketball games that are rated T. There might be, I don't know for sure. But if they have to change the rating to T, then whatever, do it if they're gonna keep that in there. But overall, I am pretty excited for 2K20 because it looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty rewarding. I'm not really sure how I feel about 750 tokens being the amount to unlock the Galaxy Opal rewards. Like that's kind of not really unfair, but that's just dumb that it costs that much. But whatever. I mean, I've done it before. I'll do it again. It's whatever. I just won't do as many. The only ones I'm thinking about locking in is, or not locking in, but the ones I'm thinking about getting is probably Penny Hardaway. I think J-Rich is one too. He might be one that I get too. Or no, J-Rich is the domination award. So yeah. If you haven't seen the trailer, look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. And 2K is not the only one that uploads that trailer. If anything, you can watch somebody reacting to the trailer. That's always kind of fun too. But yeah, once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. So I'm editing the last part of this video here, and I noticed that I forgot one of these ideas that I had a couple days ago about how or why they removed the trailer. And you know, it's probably because they were making, you know, changes to the game mode, and people are thinking it's because it's for the worst. You know, they made the game too rewarding, but you know, on top of the gambling aspect, you know, them getting hate for gambling and promoting gambling and stuff like that, maybe, just maybe, fingers crossed, a little bit of that backlash is because of contracts and how much people do not like contracts, and I'm in that you know, that group of people that don't like contracts. I just don't show it as much because I know later down the road I'll probably have diamond contracts for all my players, you know, at least at some point, or maybe most of them, or maybe at least my starting 5. But just maybe that backlash was just enough for them to go, oh no, we messed up. You know, people are really not going to like this part of the game, and they might not play it. So let's listen to them more and take contracts out of the game. You know, that'd be kind of a cool thing. I just thought about that. You know, as I was editing this video, I didn't think about it as I was editing the video, but I thought about it a couple days ago, and I just remembered that I didn't put it in the video, and I needed to put it in here. So yeah. Once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.